Sorry it's been a little bit since my last video. Just got a little bit busy with a lot of work stuff, little bit of exhaustion there, returning to college, which is kind of crazy. But yeah, I'll get into the topic of this video real quick here. We're not jumping around today. I've struggled with uncertainty for about as long as I've been alive. It's been a really difficult emotion to overcome and deal with. Because when you're uncertain, it's not as simple as just saying, oh, when I do this, everything will be solved. You don't have this confidence that everything will turn out alright no matter what happens. The uncertainty can be pretty overwhelming, and if you don't know how to deal with that, then you're not alone, because I'm still trying to figure that out myself. But I feel like a key hint has kind of arisen in my life recently. Uncertainty isn't something that can be solved by doing nothing. If you do nothing, you're not going to see any change. You're not going to see anything get better in your life. You're not going to see anything get worse. But that what if will still exist there for you. That uncertainty that things could be better. I have noticed with myself that my uncertainty only is there when I believe I could be doing something better, or there's something that I want to do. If I don't want to do anything, or if I don't have a hobby that I'm interested in, or if I have trouble talking to someone, or any of those things, anything like that, where I want to do something, but I'm not doing it, that's where my uncertainty arises. It's also, it's not entirely just that, though. It's when I'm unsure of something, when I don't know how it's going to plan out, when I'm doing something new, when maybe I'm explaining myself to a friend for some problem I might have with them, or maybe I'm sharing an interest of mine with them, and I'm not sure whether or not they'll like it or agree with it. Or maybe I'm doing something at work that's new, some new task they've assigned me, or maybe it's some new hire that is going to be there, or maybe I'm not sure if I'm going to get a raise this year or not, or maybe I'm not sure if that position advancement is going to happen when I ask about it, when I do these things, when there's something that I want, but I don't know what's going to happen. It's any of that. And I'm sure there's 1,000 other examples you could think of, but those are the ones that are more personal to me, I suppose. Or I guess the uncertainty of returning to college, or the uncertainty of this YouTube channel. Where will it lead? Why am I doing it? I don't know all of those things completely yet. I don't know I'm still going on with it to some extent. I, of course, like doing it, and that's the reason, really. And it's been great for my emotional state and mental state, because I get to explain myself to an audience of whoever wants to watch, you know, and really to myself, to say these things out loud. It returns some power to me, in a sense. You know, that's nice. But the uncertainty with it is kind of in a similar vein. I don't know where this is going to go. And every time I film a video, I don't know how people are going to react to it. I don't know how my close friends will see this message and interpret it. I don't know if it will randomly blow up and become some huge video on the platform, and then I have to deal with the fallout of that to maybe my boss, my friends, my family that I haven't shown this video to, my workplace. I don't know any of that, and it's kind of scary. Moving all this crap out of the way. Oh, get that out of there. There. Move all this to whatever. All of that, it's scary. Because, to me, someone who, and I'm sure a lot of you experience the same thing. I'm sure it's similar for any of you who have the confidence to back up what you're doing as well. It gets difficult sometimes when there are so many ways this could pan out. And then you get stuck trying to think about these uncertainties and make things clearer in your mind. But here's a key thing here. It's uncertain for a reason for you right now. It's because you don't have the experience to back up your knowledge. It would be different if I had run this channel for several years, or started it when I was a kid and, had it as a little passion project of mine forever. But that's not the case. It's not the case at all. This is a channel that I started when I was, 22? I don't think, maybe it's been active for longer than a full year. I don't know. But anyways, I'm an adult now. It's something that I have always wanted to do when I was younger, but the lack of confidence, the anxiety, it always stopped me from doing anything. But now there's this new emotion that's there. It's this uncertainty. Every video I release, I don't know what's going to happen with it. Especially with the lack of editing, the lack of thumbnails, really, other than my last video, I guess, which did horribly. But all of my videos do horribly. That's not the point of these videos. But if something did go well, or if it went super wrong, I don't know what to do with that. It's scary to me. The feeling of uncertainty there, it sucks. It's horrible. But what I do know is that I feel a lot better when I decide to do something, instead of just sitting around and letting the uncertainty eat away at me. That uncertainty, it's not going to go away from you doing nothing. The only thing you know for a fact is if you do nothing, nothing will change. When it comes to uncertainty, you need to decide. You need to make a decision. You need to make a stance. You need to say, I'm not going to do this anymore, or I'm going to continue doing this. And then you need to commit to that. And I know that the commitment is a different issue. But the uncertainty can be solved by saying yes or no, and then you'll have to do that again for each step of the process. Like when I bought this little tripod so I don't have to hold the phone anymore. That was a step of uncertainty because it's a bigger commitment to the channel than it previously was. And maybe if I start editing someday, that'll be another step of uncertainty that I'm solving for myself. But each step, each thing you do, each new thing you do, whether it's a small step for your channel, or maybe it's your art career that you're focusing on, or maybe your writing career. These are strangely specific examples to a couple people who I know are watching this video. Oh, strange, I know, right? Maybe you don't watch the full video, that's fine. If you do, though, thank you. I appreciate it, as always. But with each of those pieces, you need to step up and say, and this goes for me as well, don't get me wrong, I'm not making this video about you guys, no, jeez, this is a video about me, don't get it wrong. But if I can include you guys in it, of course you know I will. I always love doing that. But when it comes to art, maybe that uncertainty is that maybe it's not going to look as good as I want it to, or maybe I'm not going to visualize what I wanted to properly, or maybe the details aren't going to come to me, or maybe I don't know what this piece is going to look like when I'm done with it. Am I going to be happy with it? Well, you don't know until you do it. Deal with those emotions once you've done it, okay? And then with writing, it's the same way. If you're uncertain about the direction of your story or something, or you don't even know where to start, or you don't know what the end is going to look like, you just need to start writing, regardless of if it was that topic you were originally going with, or if it's something entirely different. You don't know. You really don't ever know. Or maybe you're unsure about, getting feedback from a friend. Maybe you're too afraid to ask for feedback. for an art piece or your writing, or if I decide to continue with this YouTube channel into the future, critique with that. If I ever decide I'm interested in getting critique. Clearly the way I've acted with this channel so far wouldn't suggest I'm interested in critique. Despite how I ask for it, some people ask for critique, but they don't really want it. I don't care either way. It's the uncertainty of the future of this channel, of the time it's going to take up in my life. There's 10 minutes, it'll end up becoming 15, 20 minutes. Maybe as I upload, maybe as I wait for the piece of paper to dry that I just got wet for the thumbnail. But, you know, all of that, it comes in time. The first step is always going to be taking action. And that's what I'd like you to do, or whoever is watching this. I'd like you to take action on something you're interested in when you feel uncertain. I feel a lot better now that I've made this YouTube video. I was uncertain about making a video today, but I solved that by making this video. And it makes me feel a lot better. And I'm sure I'm going to be uncertain about other things as well, like maybe I want to start writing more or drawing more. Well, I need to do something. Maybe I want to get better at video games. Maybe I want to get better at editing. Maybe I want to make music. Who knows? Maybe I want to read a book that I have in my room. I just need to do it. And you, whoever you are that's watching, so do you. And that's what I'd like you to do. Go ahead and do it. And maybe comment on this video with what you did as a result of this, so that other people will know that, hey, other people are doing something. Other people are doing something about their uncertainty. And that'd be beautiful. That'd be amazing. Yeah. That's it, though. That's it for this video. You're not getting some crazy closing. Just a thank you. Thank you for watching. Thank you for being around. I, of course, appreciate you all who have decided to watch this video. Thank you, Dan and Kenyon, of course, for always watching the videos. It does make my day when you guys do. I hope you know that. I appreciate you both a lot. If there's ever a way I can return the favor, please just let me know. You know, you guys are great. To the people who I don't know by name that watch this video, or maybe some of my friends who watch this video and don't say a word about it to me, you know, I really appreciate that you take the time to watch a video. Maybe it's this one, maybe it's some other random video, maybe you watch one video of mine out of every 10 releases. That's fine. That's okay. Thank you for being here. Maybe it's your first video. Thank you for being here. I just want you all to know that I really appreciate that you take the time to go through this journey with me. This journey of emotions and learning and experiencing life that, you know, you maybe couldn't even imagine before, like how I am, or maybe just a further exploration of specific emotions. Whatever it is. Thank you. Alright. I hope you all have a good night. Or morning. Or afternoon, whatever time it is for you. Alright. Have a good one. Bye.